It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out.
What's up, Eleanor on TV? Woo, look at me.
And wipe out they will. As 24 competitors fall headlong into a battle for $50,000 on the world's largest and most extraordinary obstacle course. We'll see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only our mightiest four will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
No more water, please.
Hello, America, and welcome to another exciting episode of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, and alongside me, as always, is John Henson.
And we have a special treat for you tonight. We are in 3D, so put your glasses on now.
Actually, we are not in 3D.
Oh, yeah? Well, then why does it look like you are this close?
Tonight, we do have 24 new contestants hoping for a shot at $50,000, but to win it all, they have to tackle the biggest obstacle course ever assembled.
In 3D.
Well, it will be for the contestants, at least. First up today in the qualifier, it's the smack wall sweeper.
Sweeper arms and walls. Two great tastes in one.
Then onto the sucker punch.
Oh, the sweet science of wiping out.
From there, the big balls and the motivator await.
Red balls! Red balls!
That's followed by the beaten path.
You gotta cross this path without taking a beating.
And finally, they will have to cross the trouble use.
The W's stand for wonderful wipeouts. The 12 best will move past the qualifier and on to the second round. Up first, David Brummel. He is at the starting line now.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally here. I'm so excited. Wipeout, and it's my birthday, the best birthday present ever. I'm so excited.
Yes, David turned 45 today, and the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, experienced the joy up close.
I think somebody's already had too much birthday cake.
Welcome to Wipeout, David.
Thank you so much.
Are
I'm
you-
so excited to be here. I can't even stand it. Seriously? I cannot believe you guys let me do this.
I can't believe you wanted to. All right.
Seriously, I think I can do it. I even brought a hat to wear so that I don't get my head wet.
You brought a hat to wear?
Seriously.
That's hot. I like this look, though. I
It's
think
okay.
you should keep it even after the show. All right.
Thanks. Woo!
Back to you guys. Woo!
No wet head!
Oh, I love that swimming cap, John. It's like he's a flame on his own birthday candle.
Johnny, let's get this obstacle party started with the smack wall.
Oh, wow.
You haven't seen nothing yet, David. That might look like a normal wall, but there's an extra special birthday treat just for you. Surprise! The smack wall hands out a nasty party favor, and I hope it brought enough for everyone today.
That was so unexpected!
You're right, that was completely unexpected. That one, yeah, that one you should have seen coming.
Nothing hidden at the sucker punch wall, Johnny. David's about to get his birthday spankings.
One, two, and one for good luck.
Well, if David had a birthday wish, I suspect he no longer remembers it. Wonder what he wished for.
If you tell, it won't come true, John. That's why I'm not a werewolf in the Twilight
Here
movies.
they come. No!
Oh! Remember, John, it's his party. He can cry if he wants to.
Our birthday boy now facing down the beaten path. Crossing this ought to be a piece of cake.
What the heck?
Language. But you're right. We forgot to tell you, they move.
Here goes David.
Well, he may be 45, but he has the spirit of a teenager and the balance of a toddler. Oh, birthday boy fall down, go boom.
Sorry, David. Apparently the beaten path is only for ages 46 and up. Well, David's made it to our final obstacle, the trouble use. We'll have to make it by these giant swinging W's and onto the finish platform.
But when he wipes out,
If he wipes out,
when he wipes out, he has to swim to this finishing spot.
David waiting for just the right moment.
Biggie.
Oh, he gets clocked.
It must be David's 13th birthday because he just got bar mitzvah.
David looking forever young, though, with a time of 4:22.
Birthday to me.
Happy birthday, David. Johnny, who's next?
Now coming up to the smack wall is 22-year-old bingo floor clerk. Oh, Ashley, go tell.
Hey, I got the perfect call for a bingo clerk's wipeout. Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, what else is there?
I thought you were gonna, go for the more obvious one, for a bingo floor clerk.
Oh, now I gotcha. Jenga.
Interesting.
The smack wall just sank Ashley's battleship?
Very creative.
Wow, this is harder than it looks.
Let's see how tough the sucker punch is for our bingo clerk.
Aye, 5 punches in a row. D, one after another.
See, now you're on a roll, John
Sucker
Henson.
punch playing a game of blackout with Ashley. Oh, 86. Actually got her bingo card punched all over the place.
Bingo.
Hey, good one, Jill. Why didn't I think of that?
Let's move on. Coming up to the smack wall is Carl Weinfordner from Laguna Beach, California.
I don't think I am ever going to get tired of the smack wall.
Surprisingly, the smack wall is not the most dangerous thing Carl has ever tried to cross. Jill?
All right, so Carl, what is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Probably walking across an alligator-infested lake in Florida.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Carl?
Because a friend of mine was in front of me and he did it, and I didn't want to be left behind, and I was just dumb enough to follow him.
Carl, would you consider yourself a brave man?
Yes.
You're wearing that shirt.
Come on, Jill. He probably had a friend that bought that shirt, and he was just dumb enough to follow. But our fashion daredevil should have no problem with the trouble use.
Oh! Well, at least he wipes out in style, huh?
The only thing louder than his scream is his shirt.
Fashion daredevil catwalking his way to the finish and posts a time of 4:20.
That was so hard.
Jill, who's next?
Okay, guys, on deck is Steve Day. Ah, Steve.
Jill, that's not a bee. That's just Steve Day in a really weird costume for an adult male. Jill? Jill? Oh, well, Steve Day is off and ready to swarm the course.
Ah! He gets stung by the killer steps.
Man, I can't wait to see how he handles the smack wall. Oh, I beg to differ.
Hi. No worries, Steve. The smack wall has been greeting everybody just that gently all day.
Oh, hello.
Aloha.
Konnichiwa. Oh, shalom. Holla. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ooh, Johnny, what's next?
Well, coming up to the big balls, 22-year-old Brittany Lyon.
She's moving awfully slow, John.
Motivator, please.
It's funny because she didn't have a chance.
Motivated.
Right you are, Jill. The motivator making Brittany scream like a little girl.
Kind of like me when I watch Harry Potter movies.
Really?
I've told you I fear the dark arts.
Now let's just see how our scared little girl handles the beaten path. Now she's giving a scream 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't think Wes Craven could have directed that Wipeout any better. Is that a train, John?
No, that's actually truck driver Keith Phillips.
Oh, I love truck drivers. I always stay home on the weekends and talk to them on my CB.
That surprises me not at all. Jill, ask Keith if he had his ears on.
Keith, you're a trucker, so give me a little CB language. Go ahead.
We got an Evil Knievel headed westbound with disco lights going.
Yep.
Going for a capture.
Copy that. That's a big 10-4. We got a fat Robin on the hood of,
Not even close, Jill. Clearly, you're wasting your time hanging out with your friends on the weekends, loser.
All right. Well, I can make up my own, all right?
Let me show you how it's done, Jill.
Breaker, Big Rig Keith is slow poking it on the beaten path. Oh, and this goat juice is getting jostled around. One more shot and he's gonna be greasy side up.
Breaker, we got a log jam on the big top of the hoppy flippies.
Not even close, J-Wag. Can't give you a big Roger Wilco on the CB speak just yet.
But we can give a Roger Wilco to our truck driver. And there he is, Johnny.
Yes!
Oh, he must have Smokey on his tail.
Hey, now you're getting the hang of it, Jill.
Now Big Rig Keith has to haul his load across the trouble use.
Oh, over and out.
Keith burns rubber, but the trouble you squash him like a bug on a windshield.
Still, with a time of 4:08, Keith got a good shot of rolling right into the next round.
Well, this looks like a good time for a break. I gotta haul my load of orthopedic nylons over to Pomona, Big A.
In 3.5 minutes.
Sure, spider veins wait for no man. It's just part of my job.
And nobody does it better. Hello, and welcome back to Wipeout.
The only show on TV that wouldn't work if you tried to make it on the moon because no gravity.
Oh, that's good thinking.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for.
All right. Well, we are halfway through the qualifier as we try to cut a field of 24 people down to 12.
Up next is 27-year-old Clint Gage.
Woo! My girlfriend's nickname is Smelly! What's up, Eleanor on TV? Woo! Look at me!
Yep. Look at you.
Yeah!
Wow, I need to know why Smelly's boyfriend is here today and why she lets him out in public. Jill?
Funny thing, Eleanor has no idea that I'm here.
Oh.
So really the whole goal for today is just to embarrass the living crap out of my girlfriend on national TV. It's gonna be great, so.
Hi, Eleanor. Hi. Surprise!
Help me get this straight. How is he embarrassing her by making a fool of himself?
Yeah, I'm not sure I get it.
All right, Eleanor, I'm about to look really stupid.
And that's not a threat. Oh, that's a promise. Yeah, take a look at that, Smelly. He really showed you.
Wait until Clint, the boyfriend, gets a whiff of the sucker punch here.
They really do make a great couple, John. She's smelly. Oh, and he's filthy. Yeah, he's a catch, all right.
You see me worse, right, Smelly?
Really?
Probably looked worse than this before.
Geez, I hope not.
All right, big balls, here we go.
Clint keeping the embarrassing momentum going on the big ball.
This guy is an embarrassment of riches.
See me playing with the big balls, honey?
And by riches, I mean embarrassment. So this guy's an embarrassment of embarrassment.
And yet another chance for Clint to make a fool of himself here on the beaten path.
Oh!
Right in the man region. He goes down hard.
Yeah, they won't be having little Smellies running around anytime soon.
All right, still one last opportunity for an embarrassing moment for Smelly's boyfriend on the trouble use.
Ah, the sweet stench of success. Trouble you smelt it, then dealt it, sending him into the water.
Clint finishes with a less than malodorous time of 4 minutes, 19 seconds.
What do you think, honey? How'd I do?
Pretty embarrassing, Clint.
Let's go back to the top of the course where 26-year-old Tory Schloffman is about to meet up with the smack wall. Oh, and takes it to the face.
She could be the first one to cry. Never mind.
Tory clearly has some ability, and Jill found out exactly what kind earlier.
Now, tell me about some of the skills that you're going to use on the course today.
What am I good at? I don't know.
Are you, like, good at balance? Are you a good swimmer?
I don't know about swimming. I'm not that good at balance, but sometimes.
Okay, all right. Well, what are you good at?
I was a homecoming queen.
Yeah, woo!
Well, let's see if the homecoming queen can dethrone the trouble use.
Oh, God save the queen.
I don't think she saw that coming.
The trouble use pin a corsage on the homecoming queen's face.
But despite getting kicked in the sash, our homecoming queen comes in with a strong time of 3:59.
You know, John, if there's been one constant all day long, it's been the trouble use. Oh! Constantly troubling, constantly demoralizing, constantly entertaining.
We gotta go over that. You can do it.
Jill, I don't think so. Oh! No one is getting across the trouble use today. They are just too brutal.
I think it's gonna push me right off.
I think you're right.
No, I think I got.
Wait a minute, that's cheating.
See, it's all right, John. Cheaters never prosper.
How are you supposed to do it then?
It's easy. All you have to do is jump over the lowest part of the W.
What does that mean?
That means you have to jump over the lowest part of the W.
Oh, goodness, that's wrong.
Wow.
Wow is right. She was lined up at the lowest part of the W. She just forgot to jump, which is kind of important.
Well, back to big balls, we have father of four, Daryl Rivenbark.
You good to me?
Come on, Daryl. The big balls are always good to people. And by people, I mean the people watching. The big balls aren't his forte. What is, Jill?
All right, so Daryl, I understand you're a movie buff.
Yes, you know, got movie line quotes coming out my ear.
Give me some quotes.
You know, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is, and I love the big balls.
Ah, Forrest Gump. I like it.
Okay, do another one.
How about Spalding? I need you.
I think you mean Wilson, the volleyball and castaway. What kind of movie buff is this guy?
I don't know, but I sure hope he's better on the trouble use than he is with the movie lines.
Oh, play it again, Sam. Of all the obstacles on all the courses, he had to wipe out on ours.
All right, let's roll in the last contestant of the day, Johnny.
My name is Raymond, and I'm the best athlete in the world.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I can't believe our scouts found the best athlete in the world. We should just write him a check now.
Maybe we should wait.
No way, John. He said he's the best in the world.
I don't know about that, really.
Come on, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. No one has made it past the smack wall. I bet the sucker punch doesn't stand a chance against Raymond. He's got the footwork of Ali, the power of Tyson,
and the jaw of Regis Philbin.
Oh, come on. Even Liza Minnelli can throw a lucky punch.
You're a true believer, Johnny. Well, the best athlete in the world now challenging the best big balls in the world. As expected.
Hey, guys, remember, he is the best athlete in the entire world.
Yeah, that's right, Jill. He's like Superman, the Hulk, and the Flash, all rolled into one.
Oh, John, that guy's falling down all over the place.
We didn't clarify what world, but he is the best in some world, yeah.
Yeah, Jill, guys in the water so much, maybe he's from Atlantis.
Yep. He's the best.
Well, I guess Raymond was paid to take a fall because the best athlete in the world takes a dive.
And Raymond Orell, the best athlete in the world, finishes with the third best time of the day, behind homecoming queen and our scared little girl.
So what you're saying is he'll be moving along with birthday boy David Brummel, fashion daredevil Carl Weinfordner, and our scared little girl Brittany Lyon.
Also advancing, we have big rig Keith Phillips, our homecoming queen Tory Schlossman, and movie buff Daryl Rivenbark. Welcome back to Wipeout, everybody. John and John here on the old magic lookie box.
We started with 24 contestants, but after the qualifier, we are down to 12. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. We have the best athlete in the world, Raymond Orell, Ashley Bingo Gotel, and scared little girl Brittany Lyon.
We also have Keith Big Rig Phillips, Smelly's boyfriend Clint Gage, and the movie buff Daryl Rivenbark. Now, we have trimmed the field in half, so you know what that means, Johnny?
Ah, Shark Tank. Please tell me we're finally doing the Shark Tank.
So close. No, it's Overdrive.
Oh my God, that's even better because it's worse.
Yes, and here's how it works. All you have to know is that the contestants begin on this 10-foot-high starting platform. They must enter our steering wheel in the green spot and exit off the red, crossing one of our 3 obstacles to the finish. But they have to avoid the nasty yellow windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under the sweeper bars, they have to head back and start the whole thing over again.
All right, let's head down to the Overdrive.
What the hell am I doing?
You're here to embarrass Smelly, remember?
6 of you guys can quit right now.
There goes Big Rig tooting his own horn.
And there goes our horn. Hey, Johnny, look at that mass hysteria immediately as the sweeper arm takes out everybody except for Birthday Boy, who's just looking for safety.
Oh, now playing pin the contestant on the sweeper arm and already to the center. That's impressive, John.
Scared little girl on the green, facing her fears head on.
Oh, it's like the sweeper arms are her own private boogeyman. Oh, yeah, that's gonna haunt her.
Still very early, Johnny, and nobody across and just one at the center.
Yeah, this one.
Birthday Boy heading for the red spot.
He really wants to get across and open some presents.
Ah!
Oh, usually you hit a pinata with a stick, not a sweeper arm, but hey, whatever gets the candy. Feliz cumpleaños.
Come on, guys. Getting lonely over here.
Marge, Marge, jump on green, exit red. Don't let the sweeper arm go over your head. Come on, people, get into Overdrive.
Fashion Daredevil won't let difficulty get in his way, or taste, but sweeper arms. Oh, well, chic happens.
Movie buff, Fast and Furious. Oh, super bad.
All right, here we go. I got this.
Come on, green means go. Best athlete in the world, vacates his title.
Smelly's boyfriend's still doing good work.
At embarrassing his girlfriend. Why try to win when he's having so much fun?
Doesn't look like anybody is trying to win on Overdrive. All 6 spots are still open, and nobody's even in the middle.
Wow, Fashion Daredevil clinging to that arm like it was a sequin jumpsuit on a sail rack.
Now Tim gunning it for the finish line.
Make it work, Carl. But look, coming to the red, the best athlete in the world trying to prove his bestosity.
Oh, he's gonna need better proof. Fashion Daredevil jumps. Hey!
Carl made it!
Daredevil fashionably early for the next round.
Breaker 19, what's Big Rig's 20?
Johnny's put the pedal to the metal, heading to the center.
Oh, eastbound and down.
We are still looking for that second competitor to advance to the next round. Bingo's made it to the center. Birthday Boy looking to play some more birthday games. He'll join her.
Everybody's hanging around to see what happens.
Birthday Boy makes a run for the red. Got his eyes on that prize. Ooh, tripped up, but okay. The Birthday Boy goes bouncing toward the finish line.
Can he pull himself up?
Oh my God, I did it!
Oh my God, you did it! You're moving on to the next round. Celebrate.
Yeah, he's one step ahead of you already there, John.
Best athlete in the world knows he's better than these other amateurs. He's gonna jump like Jordan. Well, Jordan Sparks.
He's bounced onto that green ball, and that worked for Fashion Daredevil and Birthday Boy. Wow, John, that was a very athletic move. He's made it.
Who's Carson's daddy, huh? He made a leap no one else in the world could have made. Except these 2 guys.
3 spots left as Bingo tries to fill up our card with a run to the finish. She is off the red spot and onto the green ball.
Slow this down a little bit.
I would, but then he might not wipe out.
Oh, and our homecoming queen is on the banana.
Will her monarchy rule in the next round? Oh, let them eat platform. And Bingo is so lame-o. 3 spots open and no woman until now. Also one.
Movie buff feeling the need to make it to the next round. Onto that red spot. Green ball, and he's king of the world.
That's how it's done. 2 spots left.
Hakuna Matata.
Black guys rule!
Hey, sounds like our movie buff is a Steven Seagal fan.
Just 2 places remain and $50,000 at stake. Who wants it?
Big Rig tightening up on the rubber band, dropping the hammer, and hoping to avoid a crack 'em up.
And he's off from the red spot and onto the green ball. Big Rig going for the big jump. Money. He is the 5th across using the green ball.
Right back at you.
Very manly, Johnny.
Well, it's a code of the road, my friend.
With 1 spot left, can we get at least 1 woman to advance? Running coach Shelly Main trying to do just that.
Who's that?
Not sure. She's on the green ball, though.
But wait, what's this? Smelly's boyfriend has abandoned his plan to embarrass his girlfriend and is actually trying to win. Who's it gonna be? Smelly's boyfriend or the contestant we've never met before? It's Smelly's boyfriend. Smelly must be so proud, John. Or at least more proud than the day her boyfriend nicknamed her Smelly. Phew. Glad it turned out this way. I'm so much more invested in Smelly's boyfriend. He's done so great, he is moving on, along with fashion daredevil Carl Weinfordner, our birthday boy David Brummel, the best athlete in the world Raymond, Daryl Rivenbark, the movie buff, and Big Rig Keith Phillips.
We are back on Wipeout, and Johnny, we've decided to change things up just a bit for our final 6.
Finally, my all-tickle round.
You know, and I don't know why they're fighting you on that, but no, we're playing this next round at night under the lights. Let's check our finalists, shall we? 6 contestants in all. We have fashion daredevil Carl Weinfordner, our birthday boy David Brummel, the best athlete in the world Raymond.
Also joining them are Daryl Rivenbark, the movie buff, Big Rig Keith Phillips, and Clint Gage, Smelly's boyfriend. John, for these 6, we have got a special treat. It's America's national pastime. That's right, they're playing Bruise ball.
Contestants will start by spinning furiously on our dizzy dummy. Then once these dummies steady themselves, they can run down the first baseline, hop onto the spinner. Like in baseball, they have to step on the first base bag in order to be safe. Of course, they also have to avoid our swinging bruise ball bats, too, which makes this diamond completely different.
Once safely on the bag, they'll have to try to make it to second down our bouncing base path. To steal third, they'll have to survive a rundown on our turntable.
And to score a run, it is a head-first dive home. First 2 contestants to score in each of our 2 innings advance to the wipeout zone.
I believe in bruise ball, John. I believe in bean balls, bouncing base paths, bruise ball bats, and slow, deep, wet wipeouts that last 3 days.
Thank you, Crash. Let us go down to the field right now.
All right, guys. First inning, batter up.
Spin to win. You know, Johnny, this is how Hall of Famer Dizzy Dean got his nickname.
Movie buff looking like he'd prefer a hangover, or maybe a punch from Mike Tyson.
Let's play Bruise ball.
Ooh, the contestants looking a little nauseous. I hope we didn't feed them too many peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
No way.
Easy for you to say, Jill, but birthday boy can't stop spinning.
Here we go.
Well, Smelly's boyfriend is shaking off the dizzies, and he's the first to trot onto the mound.
Best athlete, second best onto the spinner, and fashion daredevil follows the trend.
Smelly's boyfriend stretches out and safe at first.
You know, a game of Bruise ball wouldn't be complete without one thing.
What's that, Johnny?
Ketchup, mustard, and Wipeout weenie. Red Hots, get your Red Hots here. The wieners fly, and fashion daredevil gets knocked off his Coney Island.
A little late to the party, birthday boy joins movie buff and Big Rig on the mound. Best athlete putting his best foot forward.
Oh, takes a dive like the Chicago Black Sox. Say it ain't so, Ray.
I'm not hungry!
That never stopped Babe Ruth, and it's not stopping birthday boy. He is this many away from second base.
Oh, and he jumps over our pesky pole like he's on a moon bounce.
He is safely into the water. Hey, is that Ricky Henderson? No, it's the best athlete in the world headed to the Hall of Fame.
You mean second base?
Whatever.
Birthday boy spinning it on 2 turntables. Who's DJing this party?
Movie buff starring at first base. Now signing on to the sequel, First Base Part 2, Second Base.
Big Rig motors off the mound, and fashion daredevil. Oh, my! What happened there? The arm didn't even touch him. It's a hot dog that took out the fashion daredevil.
Well, wieners are the new Bruise ball bat.
Lots of action on the turntables. A 3-way race for third. Smelly's boyfriend goes down. Best athlete and birthday boy even up now.
No surprise, the best athlete in the world is the first to third base.
Will birthday boy join him?
It takes the birthday cake.
The best athlete in the world with a world-class leap.
Safe. He is the first to go to the wipeout zone.
But still room for one more player from this inning.
Big Rig trying to take the overpass. Oh, and he pays the toll.
Movie buff in need of a real change. Ah, a box office smash.
Oh, dear Lord, it's total carnage out there.
No, John, that's ketchup.
Man.
Fashion daredevil stumbling towards second base.
Whoa, he gets discount racked. Fashion Daredevil tries our Project Runway, but one day you're in, the next day you're wiped out. Auf Wiedersehen.
With the lane clear, Big Rig switches into high gear, hoping to change his 20. Oh, and the bat forces a pit stop.
Only one ticket left to the Wipeout Zone this inning. Movie Buff projects himself onto the next turntable, but bad news bears for him. Smelly's boyfriend is right behind.
Movie Buff, a play for third. Smelly's boyfriend, gax. And Movie Buff, safe with a major league effort.
Fashion Daredevil trying for second. Oh, Billy Club by the Fashion Police.
Look at this, Johnny, the Movie Buff flying like an angel in the outfield. He's in there.
Robert Redford, watch out. This guy's the natural.
All right, guys, second inning.
Best athlete in the world and Movie Buff are in. The other four will compete this inning for the final two spots.
Go, David, it's your birthday.
Fashion Daredevil seamlessly onto the mound. Smelly's boyfriend right behind. And following his scent is the birthday boy who makes a successful visit to the pitcher's mound.
And Smelly's boyfriend, safer at first than he'll be when he gets home. John, we got a convoy rocking through the pitcher's mound.
Smelly's boyfriend putting a little extra mustard on it, and we put a little mustard on him. Oh! Hooking foul.
Smelly's boyfriend with a major league at bat on account of 1 strike and 2 balls. Big Rig going 65 under the speed limit.
Always the trendsetter, Fashion Daredevil hopes to lead the pack to second base. Oh, and he is in there, but just barely.
Big Rig trying to blow the doors off our bouncing base path. Mayday, mayday. Rubberneckers.
Big Rig, birthday boy, Smelly's boyfriend still on first. Fashion Daredevil still on second.
I'm not sure where his shirt ends and the ketchup and mustard begin.
But John, look, birthday boy taking the celebration to second base, and he's safe.
Fashion Daredevil leads to third. Birthday boy closing in. So is Smelly's boyfriend.
Oh!
Smell you later.
Fashion Daredevil going for the win. Not even in the ballpark. What was that?
Man, there is no joy in Mudville, but for us up here, there's a lot of laughter.
With a $50,000 party favor on the line, birthday boy triumphant at third.
Hold on, Smelly's boyfriend is a lock for second.
No.
Great, now he's embarrassing me too.
Mudman watching his birthday boy heads for home and just gets a fingertip on the dish, but count it.
Fashion Daredevil, and he's safe too.
A walk-off ending.
Happy birthday to me!
Birthday boy and Fashion Daredevil both move on, along with the best athlete in the world, Raymond and our movie buff, Daryl Rivenbark. Welcome back to Wipeout, where the tension is building, Johnny, and there is electricity in the air. We started our day with 24 contestants.
That's right, and we have cut it down to our final 4 who are just one step away from winning $50,000.
But in order to hit pay dirt, they first have to face down the Wipeout Zone, which tonight is made up of the following stages. It starts with the catapult. Catching air and splashing down, they'll swim to our next obstacle, the spin cycle. Contestants will go for a ride in this giant foamy drum. Once across, must make a perfectly timed leap to this platform.
Then they're on to our next obstacle, the triple threat. And that is followed by the rib raid. Contestants must run across as many ribs as possible in order to land closer to the last leg of the journey, the gauntlet.
Which begins with these spiked whackers. They'll get first crack at them. Then they have to run through the arms and dangerous and onto the finish platform to stop the clock. 4 contestants remain, and the one with the best time goes home $50,000 richer. Up first, it's our Fashion Daredevil, Carl Weinford. He is loaded into the catapult right now.
Here we go.
Let's see how he got to the zone. We knew Carl Weinfordner was a Fashion Daredevil when he had the nerve to show up in that shirt. He proved himself a trendsetter once again at Overdrive and nearly fell out of fashion at Bruise Ball, but managed to make a stylish comeback just in time for the Wipeout Zone.
Fashion Daredevil looking good, feeling good as he gets set for the Wipeout Zone. Catapult armed. Oh, fantastic, Johnny. Let's get a replay.
Yeah, the key on the launch is to ready yourself to swim to the next obstacle and try to avoid flapping your arms spastically.
Carl's recovered from that flight and landing and now climbing his way up to our next obstacle, the spectacularly massive spin cycle. The goal is simple: cross to the other platform quickly as possible.
The only problem is it's moving pretty fast and it is completely covered in foam.
Right now, he's just trying to get his bearings and his footings. He looks massively confused.
Yeah, not only is it confusing, it's exhausting as he is just getting thrashed out there.
Well, he's fought through that fatigue, up, sprinting for the other side. Oh, he completely missed the landing platform.
Yeah, he had the right idea with that run, but he jumped too early and didn't come close to landing.
You're ready for a second go round and round on the spin cycle.
Nice.
The good news for Carl and all our contestants, the spin cycle gradually slows down the longer they're in there.
The drum's slowing down, but not the Daredevil. Heading for the platform. Oh, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the speed or stamina at this point to pull off that approach.
So he'll just settle in and now ride the spin cycle around, trying to get to a support, jumping out. Oh, and a nice solid landing there.
3:13, he is out and facing our triple threat. The rules are easy, run across. The bad news, we got some sweeper arms and some water cannons to dial up the difficulty.
And right now, Carl getting slowed down by those blasts of water.
Oh, and he takes a shot from the sweeper arm.
Makes it to the third. Oh, no, he is off and wet again, John. What happened there?
Well, he's trying to advance, but those water cannons distracted him, and he just can't quite get his footing down.
Fashion Daredevil ready to tackle the triple threat again, this time trying to block out the distraction of that water. He paid for losing his focus last time. Safely to the third platform, and he makes it through with ease, and his time 6:10 as he faces the rib rage.
All right, the key here, be fast and light on your feet so you don't trigger those moving ribs.
Oh, takes a rib to the ribs.
You can see Carl's foot gets caught and he tripped on that rib. That forces him into the water.
And Fashion Daredevil, finally, he is at the gauntlet, the final stretch.
Be kind, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy with bad tasting clothes.
First up, the spiked whackers. Crosses past that first one, no problem. Oh, badly mistimes the second and gets clocked.
Yeah, got a little cocky after passing the first one, but the second one took our Fashion Daredevil for a ride.
After that swim back, Carl's time running past the 10-minute mark and still the full gauntlet to go. No problems there. Now facing arms and dangerous.
Oh, well, at least this is easy. Oh, boy. This is what I call ridiculous.
Well, it's no sample sale, Carl, but it is a simple strategy. You just gotta time it right.
He's lost it and dunked again.
He was tight-roping his way along the edge, so all the arms had to do was just gently nudge him into the water.
After that long swim back to Fashion Daredevil, at the start of the gauntlet for the third time, approaching the 12.5-minute mark, he needs to turn it on if he wants to establish a good time to beat. Stepping along much more confidently here the second time, shuffling and dodging, some bobbing and weaving. He is across onto the finish platform. His time, Johnny, 12:43.
Oh, that was ugly.
Not sure if our Fashion Daredevil is the best judge of ugly, John, but he could be in trouble because up next is the best athlete in the world.
Here I come.
Raymond claimed to be the best athlete in the world.
Yeah.
But the qualifier challenged that notion. Overdrive knocked him down a few pegs, too, but a first-place finish at Bruise Ball earned him a spot in the Wipeout Zone and a chance to reclaim the title of best athlete in the world.
50 G's. Come to me, baby. Come on. Focus, focus.
Not sure who's more helpless right now, John. Raymond in the catapult or Carl on the sideline. Launch command given, and the best athlete in the world takes flight.
Whoa, he may be the best athlete in the world, but he looks like a pinwheel in a hurricane.
Best athlete in the world facing the biggest obstacle on the course, the spin cycle. He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to answer this challenge, huh? Some reluctance from the best athlete.
Well, you can't rush greatness, Johnny.
No, you can't, but he finally makes his move and begins his ride on the spin cycle. It's fast, it's foamy, and the footing nearly impossible. This is some kind of struggle for Raymond.
The Fashion Daredevil got it down quickly, but couldn't make the landing, so if Raymond can do this, it'll save him a lot of time.
Hard to see with all those suds. He is just rolling around blindly. Looks to finally have found a foothold. Oh, and just that quickly it slips away.
Remember, the spin cycle slows down the longer they're in there.
Maybe that's what he's waiting for, because there's a lot of madness there, Johnny, but I do not see much method.
I assume he's tired, but I gotta be honest, I can't see the expression on his face. There are thousands of gallons of foam covering everything in sight.
He looks to be at a complete loss. The best athlete in the world reduced to common man, getting tossed about like a rag doll.
Oh, I'm glad that's not me.
And I think we can all agree on that one. The best athlete in the world finally making some progress eyeing that platform. He's just watching as it passes him by.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, he's only been in there for a minute, but Johnny, I bet it feels like he's been in there all day.
Now, the good news for him, he still has more than 10 minutes to catch Carl. Oh!
I can't.
John, he's quitting. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. That's so hard.
A major stunner, John. The spin cycle, forcing him into submission.
Carl, I gotta say, your run's looking pretty good right now.
That's not a stretch, Jill. And after that shocker of an ending, the fashion daredevil, Carl Weinfordner, remains the leader for the championship.
But don't write that $50,000 check just yet, because the movie buff and birthday boy are coming up next.
Welcome back to Wipeout. Smell that cash, Johnny?
Is that what that is?
We are halfway through the Wipeout zone. It's an intense battle for the $50,000.
That's right, John. Currently, our leader is fashion daredevil Carl Weinfordner. But movie buff is still to come, and up next is our birthday boy, David Brumm.
I'm so excited!
David Brummel celebrated his 45th birthday today by getting his candles blown out by the qualifier. He partied hard at Overdrive and didn't show his age while scoring at Bruise Ball, gifting himself a place in the Wipeout zone.
Happy birthday to me!
All right, John, birthday boy, hoping to celebrate at the end of the night.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Apprehension before the celebration. Johnny, David working up the courage to jump out of the catapult. Cut the cake. David flung skyward. Oh, the mandatory replay now.
The birthday boy goes flying, but manages to keep his head upright, and most importantly, he'll probably keep his hair dry, which is a priority.
Climbing up to the spin cycle can also be intimidating.
This has been putting a wrinkle in everybody's time tonight.
David jumps right into it. How contestants handle this obstacle goes a long way in determining how they'll finish in the Wipeout zone. If birthday boy gets out quick, he can take command.
Just like Raymond, that foam is slowing him down, and he doesn't seem to be able to find his footing out there.
David bracing himself, now springing up and out and onto the platform. A marvelous move.
Unbelievable. He is across at 1 minute 11 seconds. Incredible.
He is the first to conquer the spin cycle in one shot.
And made it look easy. Now he's got to take on our triple threat.
Birthday boy has to contend with water cannons in addition to the sweep arms and the spinning, holding on tight, blast showering him relentlessly. Look at him go. Focused and fast, John.
Unbelievable. He's already at the rib rage and looking confident.
The birthday boy across 2, 3, 4, going well. Oh, dropped off there at rib number 7.
Yeah, Johnny gave it all he had and set himself up for a much shorter swim to the gauntlet.
Oh my God, what the heck? You're kidding me, right?
Would I kid you, David? It is time to face the gauntlet.
Looking to make the spiked whackers show their hand there and, you know, just looking a little foolish in the process. Oh, slam by the spiked whacker.
Yeah, the spiked whackers making their presence known to the birthday boy.
That is the first misstep in the zone from the birthday boy tonight. He still has plenty of time to catch Carl, now up to arms and dangerous, requiring patience and precise timing. Oh, he lacked both.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure now. He just stepped out, didn't even look.
David falls to 0-2 against the gauntlet. Now the clock becomes more of a concern as he tries to catch Carl. The 5 minutes left can disappear quickly against the spiked whackers and arms and dangerous.
Another wipeout here could be costly.
John, this time taking his time to save time. Only a few yards from a possible $50,000.
A last-minute assault from the arms and dangerous.
Ducks, dodges, and darts for the finish platform. Still needs to get up on both feet. The superb run puts birthday boy in the lead.
Oh my God! My birthday, I did it!
Happy birthday!
Oh my God! Happy birthday, Jill!
David could be in for one heck of a present, but Movie Buff is looking to rewrite the script and end with 50 grand.
Today, Daryl proved he can sort of quote movies, but he had all the right moves on the course. He avoided the traffic on our Overdrive and was nearly top gun in the game of Bruise Ball, getting him that much closer to a lifetime supply of movie tickets. All right, the Movie Buff loaded into the catapult.
Go! Let's do this!
He's ready to go. The birthday boy looking anxious, the launch sequence initiated, and here we go.
Oh, we have liftoff. Fantastic.
Yeah, he makes a huge splash on opening night and starts swimming right away.
The catapult, the most exciting, but believe it or not, also the easiest part of the zone. The spin cycle, well, that's work and a beast. Now, there's a high road or a low road to success here. Daryl needs a quick decision and solid execution to give David a run for his money.
He's just trying to get to his feet. Now he's looking for an exit on that platform, taking a ride around that spinning drum.
Well, he has it in his sights. The timing could be right. Stepping out of the spin cycle, looking good. Oh, gets 1 foot on the platform and then goes down.
Yeah, he had the right idea, but was too slow on the exit and paid the price.
Movie buff up now for his second take on the spin cycle.
Remember, the longer they're in the wash, the more it slows down. And right now, that seems to be helping our movie buff.
Birthday boy really rooting for a wipeout here. Would help his cause a bunch. But the movie buff ready to get off again on the edge. Yeah, but he is safe.
The birthday boy holding his breath as the movie buff approaches the 2.5-minute mark. And our next obstacle, the triple threat.
Movie buff trying to catch his breath. The spin cycle really drains him. And then there's just no recovery time, so the rest of the course, the water cannon blast adding to the challenge. Oh!
Our movie buff is looking at the sweeper arms, not the platform, and he paid for it on the back end.
Movie buff up to tackle the triple threat a second time. If he learned his lesson, he'll be watching those platforms a lot more closely. The sweeper arms gently reminding Daryl they're still playing. And at 5:03 is safely across, but still a lot of zone left. However, only 3 minutes.
Well, he may quote Forrest Gump, but he doesn't run like him. And that'll leave him with an exhausting swim ahead.
So the 50 grand boils down to this. The gauntlet in 45 seconds. A wipeout ends it. A perfect run with pace could win it. Past the spiked whackers with more than 30 seconds to go. Johnny, he could pull this out.
Movie buff could be in line for 50 grand. David knows it, and so does Daryl.
Making the stretch run. No! Movie buff knocked off arms and dangerous, and he's done.
Johnny didn't time it at all. He didn't even look, and that's gonna do it for the movie buff. The birthday boy is our winner.
Happy birthday.
Thank
you
you.
just won Wipeout.
No way!
Yes way!
Oh my God! Oh my God! You are so kidding me!
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my God!
The movie buff may be down and out, but it is a Hollywood ending for our birthday boy, who will be celebrating tonight with a huge party and payday.
Yeah, I got him an ice cream cake, but I already ate it. What? It was an intense zone, and you know I'm an emotional eater.
Yes, I know. Well, that'll do it for us. Join us next week when 24 new contestants take on even crazier new obstacles. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Oh! Oh! My girlfriend's nickname